Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Hi, Marco.
Hi.
So this weekend, the return to your former club, Watford. How do you reflect on your time there? And are you expecting a hostile reception?
Good afternoon. I think it's not a time to make or to do some reflection about the last season. You are in the middle of one season. Is not a moment to talk about this situation. What I can tell you about Watford, because they will be our opponent, will be for sure a tough game. And if you ask me about the reception, in football you have to be ready for everything. And normally when you build a career, I'm ready to everything, and my job is to put my players also ready for a tough match. And like normal the match they will be decided on the pitch, and normal the best team on the pitch will win the match. It's the most important thing for me, and it's my job to prepare my players for that.
Troy Deeney made some comments this week at a fans forum, making it clear that the Watford players are going to be fired up for this game. Are your players prepared for a fight, and is it important that your return doesn't become a distraction?
No, for sure it's not a distraction for us, for sure. And more than a fight, our players has to be ready to play a football match. In some moments, some match they ask more aggressiveness in the right way, and I think will be the way. Not just our players, but Watford players, they will play also. Will be tough, like all the matches. And about motivation, we have to be in our maximum. Like always, I ask our players. Will ask nothing different about the situation, about what Troy said or not. Believe me, I didn't hear nothing. I know what you are talking about. I can remember you what Troy said 2 months ago. Maybe if you go to search a little bit what he said 2 months ago in one interview he made, maybe you understand. Maybe it's a matter of strategy, nothing more. And even I know what Troy said to me when he stayed with me every time.
Richarlison, you left out in midweek. His form dipped a little bit in the second half of last season. Are you confident that you can get him back to his best and that it doesn't happen again this year? How important is it for the team that he maintains his early season form?
Really important, of course. We cannot put all the pressure in 1 or 2 or 3 players for them stay all season in his best form. Even if you want, even if it's our desire as a technical staff and my desire as a manager. Like this week will be again really tough for us, and we have not just to manage the physical condition some players, because it wasn't normal. This time we have to prepare after City match to prepare the next match, but the decision is already made, even if we disagree with that decision. But about Richarlison, our job with him is to put him in his best conditions. Of course, when I took the decision about our starting 11 last match, was clear to me that was our best 11 to that match, within our strategy as well, the conditions, our players. And of course, when I have all these details in my hands, I take the decision like I will do tomorrow.
Can you take a lot of encouragement from the performance against Manchester City, even though you conceded from a set piece? Were you pleased with the defensive performance? Was it an improvement?
Not just a defensive performance. I think we as a team, we did different. Everything what we did different. I'm not just talking about quality and performance. In all the moments the match was clear more our image as a team that match than the previous one, because the previous one we did everything not within our image, our model and our idea. Was different. Of course, the result wasn't what we wanted, what was our desire as a team. But I took some positives. Of course, what I expect and what I hope and what will be our aim is to keep seeing improvements in our squad, and of course with the result, because at the end you are working to achieve that.
You mentioned improvements in the squad. Tom Davies has shown some impressive form since coming back into the side. How pleased are you with him, and is he maturing it into a leader on the field?
I hope he's part of the process, of course. In some moments, the season Tom did really well. Of course, after we changed in one moment, Tom wait for his chance. When the chance came to him, he answered well with two good performance, and now it's matter for me to decide. But of course, I was happy with his performance last match. In two different positions during the match, he did well. In some moments, I saw him taking the responsibility and command the team in some moments of the match. It was important for me to see that, and more important to him, because I know he has this capacity. Of course, in some moments he can't show, because you are talking about a really young player. Even if you are seeing him almost playing here the last 3 seasons, but keep really a young player. But he has the quality to do good things, to help our team, and for us to see enjoying his football also.
Do you see Tom as perhaps a long-term Everton captain? He's a local boy. The fans particularly take to it.
Let's see the future. Of course, you know about our captains. You know what was the decision since the first moment. Of course, last game we didn't play with our 3 captains. And after we have Tom and Gylfi, they can do that role also. And let's see. Of course, he's a player started really young in our club, many years in our club also. We hope he can continue in our club, developing him, improving his football, and after the future will give us if Tom is prepared or not to be the captain. I don't want to put all this pressure in him. He's not. Sometimes when you are not captain in one team, you can do this role even if you don't have nothing in your arm. But of course, it's important to him, and let's see in the future he can do or not, and if he can take more or not responsibility. I think he will be able to do that.
Marco, can I just get an update on the players that missed out injured last time round? Mina, Baines, Jagielka.
Leighton and Jags still out. Let's see with Mina, but still in doubt also.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Okay. Good.